Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Lexi, and today we're doing a WIP and Chat. WIP stands for work in progress, so these videos are just a little chance for us to get together, work on our WIPs, and have a little chat. I'll tell you what's going on in my world. Tell me down below what is going on in your world. What are you working on? What's going on in your life? Is there new stuff going on? Tell me something good that's happening. Tell me what challenges you're having. All that good stuff. So, I am still working on Paisley. As you can see, I'm not very far through Paisley. It's just kind of been on the back burner for me. I've been working on other stuff. It's not that I don't love this painting. I really love this painting. I just haven't had time to work on it, so I'm going to work on it today. This is from Crafty. I absolutely love it. It's super sparkly. For tools, I am using a drill tray by Nix's Notions. I'm using an assortment of pens. Several of these are from Peachy Keen, my absolute favorite pens. So all of those are from Peachy Keen. I do have one from Swampwood. This is the only pen that I have from Swampwood, and I absolutely love it. And this little Trinket tray is one that I made. Now that just keeps all of my pens and tweezers and plastic sheet cutter all organized. My Coverminder is actually a fridge magnet that I got at the Museum of Liverpool when I was in Liverpool recently. And I think that is all I'm using. I'm using the drill tray organizers that are similar to Elizabeth Ward. So we're gonna pour our color out here and get started. I apologize that I have not done a WIP and Chat in a while. And I also apologize that I feel like I'm always apologizing for that. Yeah, it's been busy. So I'll just tell you a little bit about what's going on. I don't want to bore you too much with, you know, sort of the mundane stuff that's going on. But I've just been working a lot. If you saw my live stream from last week, you know that I've been working a lot of overtime. You know what? I'm using putty in my multi-placer, and I forgot to mention that. And actually this putty is super old, and it's been sitting out to the open air, and I have not changed it, so I'm going to change it real quick. I'm using Pity Putty from my friend Bree's shop, and I'll link that down below. It is watermelon lemonade. It smells delicious. I've been working a lot of overtime, which has been, you know, it's okay, but it's also just overwhelming, and just in the sense that I can't get other stuff done. And I would much rather be here diamond painting and making videos. But, you know, real life work comes first. Obviously, that's what pays the bills. So I gotta focus on that and prioritize that. And as much as I would rather be here doing this, I gotta do that. So yeah, so I've been working a lot of overtime, and it's been okay. But you know, it just kind of puts everything else behind. So I've been behind on WIP and Chats, and boy, if I could just you know, kind of retire from that other stuff and be a full-time diamond painter YouTuber, that'd be great. I'm just kidding. This is a fun hobby. And I've really missed it, though. You know, this is my time to relax and have fun and talk to you guys, and I really miss it when I don't do it. So, here I am. It is a Wednesday morning. Boy, the weather is really changing. It's very cool this morning. And I'm excited for the weather change. So I really do love summer. I always say that summer is my favorite season because it's time for swimming and being outside, and the, you know, it's always sunny out and things like that, and everything's green and all that good stuff. But then fall rolls around and I'm like, oh, I'm a fall girly. I love fall. So I feel like I can never really decide what I am. Am I a summer or a fall? I've been doing all of the fall things though already, even though like I feel like we're not even into the thick of it really for fall, but I've been pulling out my fall decorations. I was asking everybody on the live stream last week, what do you guys do for fall decorations? Give me some ideas. And people were giving me good ideas, you know, like decorating with like gourds and different stuff that they were putting out. And yeah, so I got my fall stuff out, and I actually made a wreath for my front door with stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree. Like I got some little pumpkins and stuff and made a little wreath for my front door. And oh, I got some cute I apologize because some of this stuff I'm like repeating from last week on my live stream, but I got some stuff from the Dollar Tree, like some little wine glasses that have like skeleton hands on them, and some other wine glasses that say Hocus Pocus on them. And I got them because my mom is coming to visit, and she was saying she wanted to be here for fall, and she wanted to do fun fall things, and like she was excited about that. So I thought we would do like fall/Halloween things. And I thought we could maybe watch like Practical Magic and drink midnight margaritas and all that stuff. So I got those cute wine glasses for when she's here. And I got like a cute snack tray that has spiders on it, like a Halloween themed little snack tray thing. So they got some cute stuff at the Dollar Tree. I hadn't been in a while. And I got all of that. I do want to kit up a Halloween themed diamond painting to do. Not that I have any business kitting up any more kits. I still have all this stuff going on unfinished, but you know, that's life, right? Oops. I have been enjoying reading a lot. I feel, not that that's necessarily a fall exclusive activity, but I've been getting into reading and enjoying just kind of cozying up with a book. I've been reading Fourth Wing. I've got about 100 pages left, and because I've been working overtime, I haven't quite been able to finish that one, although I'm dying to finish it. But at the same time, scared for it to finish because then I know I'm going to have a book hangover because I'm really loving that story. So part of it is I've been working overtime, but then I kind of feel like I'm dragging my feet on it because I don't want it to be over. But I'm absolutely loving it. If you're not sure what Fourth Wing is, it is a fantasy novel, which actually I've never been into the fantasy genre, but I think this might have turned me into a fantasy genre reader because I absolutely love it. It is about a girl who goes to a war college. So basically in this make-believe land, they have a war college where they train you for war because they're warring with another territory over their land. And she has to learn how to ride dragons. And there's also a romance element to the story. And it's really, really good. And yeah, I don't know. I would recommend it if any of those things appeal to you. So yeah, I've been obsessed with that. And then I've listened to a lot of audiobooks because that's kind of easier for me to do right now while I've been working a lot and just not really had a lot of time. So I've listened to a lot of Frida McFadden books. She writes kind of like mystery, thriller, suspense novels. So I think I talked about this last time, but I've listened to some new ones since then. I listened to Ward D by Frida McFadden, which actually was not really my favorite out of all of the ones that I've listened to. It was kind of meh, but I listened to one by her called Never Lie, which was really, really good. And it's about a woman who is married to a guy who she really hasn't known that long. They kind of dated for, I think, 6 months, and then they've been married for 6 months, so they've only known each other for a year. And they go look at this house of this psychiatrist who has been missing. So they want to buy this house. They go look at the house that they want to buy. This woman has been missing for 3 years, but they go there to look at the house, and all of her stuff is still there, and it's super creepy. And then they actually get snowed in there, and they get trapped in the house over the weekend or whatever it is, and things start to kind of unravel. And it's really, really good. And there was one other one of hers that I listened to. I can't remember which ones I've told you about and which ones I haven't now. So yeah. So yeah, lots of books. I apologize because I have you on my shaky tripod for today, so I know it's moving around a lot, and hopefully nobody's actually watching the video and you're just listening because it is shaky. So I apologize. I'll get it better set up next time. Oh, I got plastic there. What is going on right there? So I actually feel like I'm a bit boring right now because I've been working so much. I feel like my brain is like a little bit dull because all I've been thinking about is work. So I'm not like I'm just not as fun as I usually am. Does that make sense? It's kind of like that quote in The Shining where he's like, all work and no play makes me a dull boy, or whatever the quote is. Like, I think I relate to that quote. It's like, I feel very dull because my life has been work. It's going good though. Like, we're doing a new project at work and the project is going well. It's just a lot of work, and you know, it is what it is. So my husband has been hunting because it's hunting season, so he's been out doing that. And then this past weekend, he went to go show somebody how to shoot trap who had never shot trap before, and he said it was actually really, really fun. And the guy was like super duper good at it, and they had a lot of fun doing it. Which I was like, oh, cool, this is going to give me plenty of time to make trays. With, if you're new to my channel and you don't know what I'm talking about, I make trays out of resin. Like this Trinket tray that I showed you at the beginning. So I was like, yeah, that's going to be cool. That will give me plenty of time to make new trays, because I wanted to make like some more Halloween themed ones. Well, then I ended up having to work this weekend. So I was like, oh God. Yeah, anyway. I'm not complaining. It sounds like I'm complaining, but I swear I'm not complaining. I have been getting my fall wardrobe spruced up, so I ordered some stuff from Shein, which I've never ordered too much from Shein. I've ordered stuff from Wish before, which never went well for me, really, but I saw people on TikTok ordering stuff from Shein and they had cute stuff, and I was like, okay, maybe. But I also, I don't know, I feel like it's controversial because some of the stuff is not the best quality. I don't know. But actually, I did get a really cute sweater off of Shein, and it seems to be okay quality. And then I got like just some turtlenecks to go under. It sounds so weird. I just got some turtlenecks to like go under things, like for layering, and they're like okay quality for that. So yeah. I feel weird saying turtlenecks because it's not something I would usually wear, I guess is why I'm saying it sounds weird. I don't know. So I think last time I did a WIP and Chat, I was talking about how I was watching The Gilmore Girls, and I had never watched it before. Well, I finished the whole series, and I loved it. It was so good. I cannot believe that I had never watched that before. It was just so cute. I loved it. And I'm sad that it's over, honestly. So I think that's like total comfort watch for me. I can see myself definitely watching it again. And I did notice that they have like an update series where it's like them 10 years in the future. And I started watching it, but I haven't finished it. So... And I can already tell it's not as good as the original show, but, you know, that's the way it goes. I'm trying to think if we've seen any good movies or shows recently, and I feel like we have not. And actually, so we haven't been watching too much TV just because I've been working, and then, my husband's been doing a lot of stuff outside. We actually had a couple of fires just sitting outside and not watching TV. Yeah, we really haven't watched any movies, I don't think. My husband did start putting on Kim's Convenience in the background, which is a show on Netflix, and we've already seen it before, so he's just been like putting it on in the background like when we make dinner and stuff. And it's a really cute show. It's like one of my favorite shows if you've never seen it. It is a funny show. It's made in Canada, and it's about this man, Mr. Kim, and his family. They own a convenience store in Ottawa, I think, and it's a really cute show, and it's, I don't know. That's another, like, comfort watch. Like, it just makes me happy to watch it. It's funny. It's cute. It's kind of a cozy show. There's, like, nothing, like, nothing bad happens in it. It's just a nice, funny show. So, yeah. We've been putting that on in the background. Trying to think of what else. So my mom is, I already said this, my mom's coming to visit, which I am excited about. I'm really looking forward to that. I did just see her while we were in England. We don't get to see each other a ton typically because we live kind of far apart, but yeah, she's coming in the beginning of October to visit, so I am excited about that. I'm going to try to see if I can convince her to do a live stream with me. Just because I think she would be funny and people would like her. I just think it would be a good opportunity for, I don't know, like, people to kind of meet somebody that's part of my real life. I don't know. Does that make sense? So we'll see. But she might decide it's not really for her, and if that's the case, then that's okay. I haven't really talked to her about it yet, so... we'll see. I don't know if I talked about this before, can't remember, but I recently went to a bookstore in Dayton that it's a dollar bookstore, and it's really cool. I actually did not know that it existed until very recently. I was like Googling used bookstores and then found it, and it's called the Dollar Book Swap. And all of the books are $1.25. I think they used to be $1, and then they had to raise their prices, which, you know, $1.25 still an amazing deal. And so I went there, and I actually have vlog footage of it that I'm going to put up for my members. I just need to edit it, and I also hope that the vlog footage is good enough to use, because some of it is like in my car, and I was like, I don't know if you can hear me okay. I have to work on it, basically, is what I'm saying. Anyway, so this place is like so funny though, because it's in a factory building. Like, it looks, honestly, when you get there, if you've never been there before, once you arrive, you wonder if you're in the right place, because it looks like you're in like a meat packing plant or something, like, and it looks like you're about to be murdered. Like, it looks like the scene from a horror movie. And you're kind of like, am I in the right place? Like, what is happening? It looks very scary, but once you walk in there, it's lovely. And the staff is really, really nice. Like, super nice, super helpful. They answered all of my questions. They helped me find things. And, you know, it's all used books. Everything is $1.25. They have, like, every category. They have fiction, nonfiction. They have kids books. They have young adult. They have cookbooks. They have self-help books. They have, like, coffee table books. Like, everything you could imagine. And I think they even have a DVD section, but I didn't look at it because I wasn't there for... I don't buy DVDs, so I wasn't looking for DVDs. But, yeah, it was really, really cool. And I bought a ton of books. I can't remember exactly how many I bought, but I bought a ton. I bought just a ton of stuff. So I can't even like tell you what it was, because it was like a bunch, like some well-known authors. I took a chance on a couple of things I had never heard of before. I bought some young adult books. I bought some books that were like books that were made into movies. I bought a couple of Jimmy Buffett books, because, you know, unfortunately he passed away recently. And so, yeah, it was really good. So that was fun. And then I actually went to another used bookstore where all of the books were $3, and I got even more books there. So I've been on a book kick, is what I'm saying. Trying to think of what else is going on. I'm telling you, my life has been boring. And that could be part of the reason why I haven't done a WIP and Chat. Like, the time factor is one thing, but also I'm kind of embarrassed because I feel like I don't know what to say, you know? I do feel a little bit like I have just a lot of, like, stress and stuff creeping up, and so I'm trying to take care of that and pay attention to self-care stuff. And so I'm working on that, and I hope to share a little bit more of that on my channel. I, you know, originally started this channel with the intention to talk more about self-care and like diamond painting as self-care, things like that. And so this might be a good time to kind of dive deeper into that, because I really feel like I need to be more intentional about that, and not just say it, actually do it, be more intentional with self-care things. And I'm not talking about like, oh, like self-care means like going to get mani-pedis or, like, stuff like that. Like, just really making sure that I'm, like, you know, taking care of everything so that I can be productive, so that I can be better, like, in my relationships, be better in my position at work, and just everything. I guess right now I feel, like, kind of scrambled, maybe. Because there is a lot going on. So one of the things that I need to do better with is, like, journaling. I always say that I'm going to do it, and then I'm just so, like, I'm not bad at journaling, but I'm just, like, bad at, like, keeping on top of it. And just staying organized and staying grounded, things like that. Like, I'll give you an example of, like, just not being grounded. So, last week, I did my live stream, and everything went well on my live stream. My internet was working perfectly, and then I went to bed, and I had the plan of waking up early the next day because I needed to work overtime, and my plan was to wake up early and start work 2 hours early, so at 6 a.m., so that I could do my overtime and make sure that I'm fulfilling my obligation to work and all of that stuff. Well, don't you know, I woke up around 4 a.m. to discover that my internet was out. And I had a complete meltdown. I'm not going to lie. And I know that sounds crazy. Like, I know that sounds like irrational to just, like, have a meltdown because your internet goes out. But I just spiraled because I was like, you know, my internet's down. I'm not going to be able to work. I'm going to get in trouble at work. Everything is going to be bad. It's going to be a terrible day. And I just let myself spiral. And I just, like, became completely emotional and, like, just detached from reality. Like, and my husband was like, you need to calm down and just call the internet business company and find out what's going on, first of all. Well, don't you know, I did that, and they were able to fix my internet. So it's like, if I had just remained grounded and, like, kept my emotions in check in that moment, like, I could have just avoided that whole little meltdown. So that's what I'm saying, is just stuff like that, like, you know, I need to be better about stuff like that. I'm letting the stress get the better of me, I guess, is what, is what I'm saying. So, and my husband was like, are you seriously crying because the internet is out? And I'm like, no, it's not just because the internet is out. It's because I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. I feel like I'm letting my team down. I feel like this, that, and the other. And he's like, none of those things have happened yet. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, by the way, sorry, I'm jumping topic again. Back to the book thing. So today is Wednesday, September 20th, and if you might already know this, like, if you are if you read on your Kindle, and especially if you like romance and, like, fantasy books, today, tomorrow, and Friday, they are having a Stuff Your Kindle Day where you can get a ton of books for free. And I'll post the link down below. So it's September 20th, 2023 through September 22nd, 2023. They are offering a ton of free, it's mainly romance novels, but, like, some of them are mystery, some of them are fantasy, some of them are sci-fi. So I'll link the website down below, but it is the website is called romancebookworms.com, but I'll link it down below. And they already have the list up, and I've already bought for $0 many of them. And so yeah, if you like to read on your Kindle, or you don't even need a Kindle, actually, you can just use the Kindle app on your phone. It's a good chance to get some free books. And they have like thousands on there. It's a little bit overwhelming, actually, to go through all of them. But on TikTok and maybe even on YouTube, I'm not sure, people post videos of like their picks of books and different popular books that are free on there, which makes it easier to kind of pare down the list. So yeah. I wish I was further along on this picture. I really love this painting so much. Just finding the time to work on it, you know. I keep seeing people post, you know, I follow lots of different accounts on Instagram, and I keep seeing people post their cross stitch projects, and I'm like, oh, maybe I should do cross stitch. I'm nuts if I think I have time for that. So for now, I will just admire the people who do cross stitch and put that in the back of my mind for something that maybe I can try later. I tell you, I get all these crazy ideas. If I had all the time in the world, that'd be no problem, right? I really do have time blindness, and I don't know if I have ADD. Like, I always think that I have it, and like sometimes I'll kind of comment like, oh, I have ADD. Like, I have not been diagnosed with it, and I don't think I would ever like pursue that as a diagnosis, just because I don't know that it would really like, I'm not gonna like start taking medicine for it or anything, but I really think that I have time blindness, and that can be one of the symptoms of ADD. And like, I don't know, I just really, I start making all these plans thinking that I have all the time in the world, and I don't have all the time in the world. But there's other things that make me think that I do have ADD, like just like certain things, like people like interrupting me while I'm trying to do something, like sends me spiraling. Like I've seen all, like, and I've read all this stuff about like adult ADD and how the symptoms can present, and there's just stuff that like I'm like, oh yeah, that is me. So like if I'm trying to do something, my husband gets mad at me because like if I'm trying to do something like maybe watch something on my phone or read something, and my husband is like interrupting me, like I first of all don't hear him because I'm trying to concentrate on whatever is like going on my phone. So like he gets mad at me because he's like, are you seriously not listening to me? And I'm like, I'm doing something. He's like, you can't multitask, and I'm like, no. But then also it just like, I don't know, it like just totally throws me for a loop when he like interrupts me in the middle of stuff, and I'm like, seriously, like you're totally throwing me off here. And I think like I don't know, I've just read like that can be one of the symptoms. And then I don't know. Anyway, there's just things that I've noticed about myself that make me think that, but I don't know that I would like to pursue like doing anything about it. Just for me personally, you know. Oh, I just dropped a blue one on there. Boy, I've got some of these on here like so wonky. I'm continuing on my no buy or my low buy, which honestly is killing me because there have been some real cute ones on DAC that I want to get, and other shops too. And I mean, there's just so much cute stuff out there. But I'm trying to make it till Black Friday, till the sales are up, and I feel like that's manageable. I can do that. And I have so many that I already need to work on, and I'm a slow diamond painter anyway. I mean, look at me, I'm still working on Paisley. I started this in June. So I can continue on my no buy and just enjoy the ones that I have. I've talked about this before. I am trying to destash some. I have not had a chance to like update my destash list. I am doing it through Mercari, which I don't know if that's really the best way to do it, but it's just what I'm comfortable with. And so I have a couple listed up there. It's not my full destash list yet. Hopefully I'll have time to work on that soon. Maybe when work chills out a bit, I can do that. And yeah. What is this random one on here? So let's just finish up this little section, and then we'll move on to sparklegrams. If you're new to my channel and you're not sure what a sparklegram is my version of friend mail. It is just a little thing that I do to send out a small handmade gift to one person each time I do a WIP and Chat. And it's just my way to say thank you for being here and to show my appreciation. And so what we do is each time I do a WIP and Chat, I pick either like a code word, or I'll ask you a question and then you'll respond in the comments down below. And then the next time I do a WIP and Chat, I'll use a random comment picker to pick somebody. And then I send that person a little gift. It's nothing major. It's usually just like a little handmade thing. And just to say thank you. And if you want to join, there is a Google form down below where you put your name and contact info. And the only reason I do it that way is so that I know where to send your gift. And I don't use that information for anything else. I'm not going to send you spam mail or anything like that. And I'm not going to share it with anybody else. It's just for sparklegrams. So if you have not filled that form out, but you would like to participate in sparklegrams, you can fill that out. And after I draw the name from last week's WIP and Chat, I will tell you what to comment down below for next time. So, okay, we will hop on over to the old desktop and we will draw a name. I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so here I am over on the desktop. We are on the random YouTube comment picker. This was the WIP and Chat that we did last. It was on the 31st of August. In that WIP and Chat, I had you guys comment with your favorite movie. So I'm going to grab that link. We're going to come over here to the random picker, paste in that link, and it always has to solve a little math problem. Get YouTube video comments. We had 30 comments. Thank you so much, everybody, for commenting. So we will go ahead and pick a winner as long as this person commented with their favorite movie and Also, I have their information on a Google form. They will be our winner, and I will send them out a Sparklegram. So let's see. And our Sparklegram is Heather, the Diamond Painting Bookworm. Oh, Heather, I love your screen name. And she says, one of my favorite movies is Big Daddy with Adam Sandler. Oh my gosh, I love that movie too. It's really, really funny. So congratulations to Heather, the Diamond Painting Bookworm. I will just verify very quickly that I do have her information. So 1 second, I'm going to stop screen sharing. Okay, and I just verified that I do have Heather's information, so I will be able to send out her Sparklegram. So congratulations, Heather. Just so you know, it does take me a couple of days to get that sent out. So congratulations to Heather. So we need to talk about what we're going to comment on for next time. Let's do this. If you want to enter for next time for the Sparklegrams, comment down below with your favorite thing to do during the fall season. And then I will use that to pick the next Sparklegram. If you have not already, fill out the Sparklegram form that's linked down below. If you already filled it out once, you don't have to redo it. All right. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you so, so much. I'll see you guys later. Bye.